How's it going? Welcome back to another topic, another episode. Today's topic is bring yourself to work day. I thought this one was an interesting one, just for the fact that I had a discussion about the very idea in one of the masterminds that I belong to. And I think that the big challenge with that is, are you a threat in your work environment, or are you threatened within your work environment? And the real question with it is, and bring yourself to work day, do you actually take that risk? So this is to play out a little bit on the idea of bring your kids to work day, right? Because we always think that, bring the kids with us to work and they'll actually get to see what we do and they'll have an appreciation for what it is that we do. But a deeper, more philosophical question is bring yourself to work day. And so what does it mean to bring your true self to work? Well, there's two lines of thought, and I like asking this in a little bit of a parable. Is if you had the choice, would you be a superhero or a celebrity? I actually presented that in one of my recent mastermind talks, and folks are kind of scratching their heads, like superhero or celebrity. What's the difference between the two? So I let folks kind of think about it a little bit, and it was interesting kind of hearing the gears turn, because when you ask a question and folks are trying to figure out what the question means, they start brainstorming, and the brainstorming is a great way to kind of get the juices flowing and to get the conversations going. But the choice that I had, I sort of started with myself, and I said, based on the two decisions, I would actually choose to be a celebrity over a superhero. And the main reason for that is, if you look at what superheroes actually do, they go out and they have this big mission that they address and that they solve, but when they're done, they go back to an alter ego. So for Superman, it's Clark Kent. For Batman, it's Bruce Wayne. And so they go to these alter egos, and the biggest thing between the two is that there is this line. There is this line that kind of separates them from what they do as a superhero from who they are the rest of the time. And that's when you actually set up a boundary. So if you set up a boundary, let's say, for example, at work, where you believe in work-life balance, that's this idea of being a superhero. Because, you're the superhero in one facet or regard, but you want to keep that strict line as far as, what denotes work, what denotes home. But what a celebrity does is a little bit different. Is a celebrity, they essentially are that person. Usually if you, let's say, for example, have an actor and an athlete, they're not someone different when they're not on the court or they're not filming a movie or a show or whatever else it is. So when they get recognized, there's no way to avoid it. That's the person that they are. So I like that idea, because you kind of bring yourself everywhere. There's always you in kind of every facet. And there's this not this idea of having an alternate ego, or essentially even needing to sort of hide under another disguise. It's just you. It's you all the time. And regardless of what folks think about that, that's who you are. So that's why I like the celebrity piece. But again, there's nothing wrong with one side or the other, but it's a question to ask yourself and to think about: are you a superhero or a celebrity?